I have a feeling you get beat up a lot in real life.
Shut up! Here I have power!
Right. Anyway.
Anyway it goes, guys. Anyway it goes. Let's actually get into some videos, and as you see it up on the screen, we're gonna do our good friend John Doyle. Now, John Doyle is a young conservative, and he's one of those the MAGA hat never comes off guys, and he was disappointed at the fact that Joe Biden won. And this video is from January the 21st, so it's a couple weeks old. And we're going to actually talk about John Doyle. Oh boy. Oh boy. So let's actually hear what he has to say. By the way, like, some of this shit is just like, how are you a Nazi and have anti-Nazi propaganda in your background? I'm just saying, like, then he has the Jesus bobblehead. Like, dude, you know that these statues are satirical, right? I'm just saying. Okay. Let me not make fun of somebody else's props, but fuck, I wouldn't be as petty of a motherfucker as I am if I didn't. But let's go. Nope, not what I was trying to do.
Yesterday, Joe Biden was inaugurated. I don't know if anyone watched it. I didn't, but I'm told it happened, and so I believe it because I'm trying to adjust my behavior to prepare myself for the next few years by just believing everything that the screen people tell me. So screen people say Joe Biden's president. Hell yeah. I salute President Dementia, and I'm going to put out a video with my final thoughts about the Trump presidency. But for now, I'll just say that there's almost something kind of nice about this. You know how like when a piece of pizza matches in size all the other pieces of pizza, or when like a refrigerator fits perfectly in the spot in the wall? Because like, yeah, we had Trump in the White House, but it's not like literally every other component of the country wasn't a total joke, because we're simply just not a serious country anymore.
Okay, wow. Okay, so I don't have to speed him up. Wow, great. Thank you. He's like little, I would say baby Ben Shapiro, mini Ben Shapiro, but Ben Shapiro's already mini, so you can have a mini of a mini. But like, I love this whole narrative that Joe Biden is President Dementia, or as if Trump was just the epitome of a motherfucking cognitive powerhouse. Like, literally, one of the persons that loved him very much, that gave him love letters, called him a dotard. Like, fuck, I'm whataboutism already. Fuck. Is my channel the whataboutism? But literally, Trump has had fucking strokes in office. He's had strokes in office. And I just don't get it. It's like, okay, are you not mad that an old white guy is in power? Like, kind of traded this shit off. Okay, I'm being hyperbolic, and I'm not going to say that Joe Biden and Donald Trump are the same, but like, yeah, the only thing that Joe Biden doesn't really do is cause an authoritarian boot down your system. Hello, $2,000 checks. Anyway, shit. Fuck. Okay, I'm doing it. Bad lefty. Bad lefty. I'm starting to equate Joe Biden with okay. Okay, so, let's go.
And so it's almost better that we have someone like Joe Biden representing us now. Someone as incompetent as Joe Biden representing the country. The circus is finally complete. That's the chef's kiss on the accelerating decline of the American nation. But anyways, we gotta go speedy quick.
Okay, wow. Incompetence. Wait, you're saying that Joe Biden was now, mind you, this is January the 21st, obviously, because we know a few hours after President Trump was So when Biden was inaugurated, he showed just a wall of incompetence. A few hours, yes. Um, I know specifically that we had a incompetence run amok over the last 4 years, and just the fact that, like, what are these people problem with Joe Biden? Like, I don't get it. No one is actually, as somebody on the left and somebody who was always on the left and actually disliked Trump from the very beginning, even before he announced when he announced his candidacy, I actually give you concrete reasons of why I didn't like Donald Trump. He was a loser. How the fuck do you bankrupt casinos in Atlantic City? And this is even before like the 2008 crisis. He like literally bankrupts casinos. How do you just have so many failing businesses? Hey, Kat, thank you. I won't be streaming tomorrow, so I will take your birthdays today. How do you like? I hit like incalculably cruel that Donald Trump was. I had proof. I had things of him going bankrupt 6 times. I had issues where he had a failed fucking fake college. He had a like how the biggest issue. This is the reason why I knew Trump was a racist. The issue with the New York housing authority, the shit that he got sued for, that proved it. No, he was a racist in the Central Park 5. I literally had proof. But this shit is speculative. Like, what are you mad about Joe Biden? That he created the bankruptcy bill where you couldn't charge student loans off your bankruptcy debt, or that he helped supported the crime bill that locked up a disproportionate amount of black and brown people, but no, he liked that shit. Fuck, like, what do you have that you dislike Joe Biden over? Like, I can name the shit. That he was a senator from MBNA. Like, what is your problem with Joe Biden? Is it because he's just not Team Red or Team R? That he had a black man as a boss? Like, what the fuck? Like, what problems do these motherfuckers have with Joe Biden for real? But let's continue.
Because I got a plane to catch. So we're going to go through the 5 biggest red flags that you should be watching out for and paying attention to right now. A lot of it is stuff that was predicted by us as far as what was going to happen a few months ago. Now it's actually happening. Nonetheless, very important stuff. Very epic. Do stay tuned.
I love this fucking stupid ass intro. Okay, it's loud.
John Doyle in. Heck off, commie.
Like, this whole thing.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, this whole thing about this motherfucker. Okay, shit. Okay, this whole thing, that intro shit. You know that's like his sisters, right? He I don't, I, like, how do you have an intro playing back to the 1950s and the person that kisses you on your cheek is your fucking sister? Like, wow, fuck. There is LARPing and there is motherfucking LARPing. Woo, shit. Fuck. Okay. Hey, no, fuck, not okay. This motherfucker works at fucking Subway. And like, dude, I know I have a shit job. I fucking complain about my shit job, and I fucking hate my shit job. But, dude, no. Instead of you getting out here talking about how you got a shit job and how we need to change the system, you licking motherfucking boot letter off of the motherfucker that's making you have a shit existence. And then you're complaining. Then look. He's complaining about porn. This, you know why he got these motherfucking stickers on his fucking laptop? Because they are covered with sticky shit. No, they're just paper. The stickiness is from the porn that he fucking watches. But let's continue.
But before we get into that, we do have to point out that we are living in uncertain times, and millions have come to realize the importance of the Second Amendment. If you're looking for the perfect accessory to go with that perfect firearm selection check out, it's not a Doyle establishment politicians from the threats of those over.
All right, shit. Let's kind of go back because I do not want to. No, fuck. If you gonna shield, motherfucker, my rule of thumb, if you shield, I'm gonna shield. So, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. Please enjoy the channel, and thank you guys. Fuck, I need a sponsor. I need a motherfucking sponsor. But let's go.
Is the manufactured victory, the appearance of victory being totally manufactured. Just like in a banana republic, you've got thousands of soldiers protecting the establishment politicians from the threats of those over whom they wish to govern. That inauguration was very weird. It's weird that the most popular president in the history of our country didn't have a massive crowd, and I think we all know why.
I know why. Oh, check it out. There's a global pandemic, and they told motherfuckers not to go home. I mean, not to come and stay home. The fuck? I want to introduce you to Harlan's razor. Not Harlan's razor. Fuck, that's different. Occam's razor, which takes the least amount of assumptions, generally is the right answer. Or I'm fucking it up. But you can assume shit and come up with big things. But if something takes not a lot of assumptions, they can just be like, oh shit. Well, that's the thing. If they told you that, hey, stay home, it's an easy assumption that maybe people wouldn't come. Well, you can say no, people are still gonna come, and yeah, he's so popular, he has so many votes, why didn't people come? Well, here's the thing. They sell tickets to the inauguration. And if they don't sell tickets to the inauguration, people can't come. Just like how John Doyle wants to get rid of Forbes so people can't come either. Okay. This is not going to be a joke about how, like Kat says, he needs to jerk it. And he'll probably calm down. Fuck. Whew. But let's go.
They'll say, well, it's because of security threats or it's because of the virus, which of course didn't matter when autonomous zones were being set up or when cities were being burned. Thousands were rallying without masks in close proximity.
Okay, this whole bullshit about cities burning. Please tell me one city that was burned down to the ground. Please tell me one city that was burned to the ground. Please tell me. I just want to know. Let's look. What do they say? Portland. That's the one they throw up all the time. Portland, right? Is Portland still rioting? No, it can't be rioting if it's still under siege. August the 1st. It seems like it's still under siege. It's still like it's still there. These are all June and July. Let's see. Oh, let's go to news. 3 weeks ago. It's still like they're talking about Portland is still there. Shit. They haven't said Portland has been razed to the ground. Let's see. Pictures. Up, pictures. But it still looks as if there's a fucking Portland. Oh, that's Kabul. Shit, man. It's almost as if the city of Portland still exists and it hasn't been burned to the ground. Fuck. Okay. Let's go.
Proximity, but that's what they'll say now, even despite the fact that who the media are calling the capital terrorists are basically just a bunch of mischievous baby boomers, but I digress. The point being that if it were Trump, people would have showed up by the hundreds of thousands, even if the city were locked down. If the city were locked down, then Trump's people would have just gathered in the outskirts, outside of the perimeter. The real reason that this was done is because of optics.
Yeah, they would have came in like fucking lemons. The fuck? Wow. If it was Trump, no matter how fucking stupid it would have been for us to come, we would have came. Unlike John Doyle. Cat, no. Nobody, no leftist feminist turned him down. That made him hate women and minorities. You know what happened? Fucking Nick Fuentes accepted a date. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go.
And apparently people call me the Prince of Optics, and so I can speak to this a bit. Basically, there's two things being achieved.
Wait, did he? He just said people call him the Prince of Optics. Wow. Shit. God damn it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Shit. He's the Prince of Optics. Yay. Fuck. I didn't know that was a royal title. The fuck? And of course, he's doing the whole Ben Shapiro shooting from different angles type bullshit. One time, I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna actually have the camera here and have the camera that I usually have set up for my art in another fashion, so you guys can actually see me in different ways. Like that shit is gonna be fucking awesome, but my computer probably can't take it. But anyway, let's go.
One is the avoidance of something negative for them, and the other is the creation of something positive for them. The negative optics would be if it were an open, normal inauguration and nobody showed up, because as we all know, nobody cares enough to show up for Joe Biden. It's not because of the virus, because that didn't stop people from showing up to burn cities down in the summer. It's because nobody cares about Joe Biden, and it would be bad optics for them to have the most popular president in American history have an underattended inauguration.
Okay, so I think Okay. Now, people on the left have actually fucking had this criticism that electoral politics is just a popularity game and shit like that. You can't equate, they're not a 1-to-1 ratio for having votes and popularity. Especially when you have a duopoly of a system where you can actually be voting against another candidate versus voting for the one that you like. I just so happen to be leftist here. Wow, left. So don't accuse me of bullshit with liking Trump. I personally didn't vote for Joe Biden. I voted against Donald Trump. That's my thing. I fucking despise Joe Biden. And like, yeah, he's a fucking doddering idiot. But like, yeah, Trump is fucking worse. And this is not this whole, oh yeah, Trump is a fascist. Of course he's a fucking fascist. But he's just so fucking incompetent. And so I voted against Trump. And a lot of people did. Now, of course, you have the Biden stands or the K-Hive and shit like that who, like, because Team D, because Team Blue, because Team Left, or fucking center right, we're voting for this person. But that isn't the totality of people's support. Now, I get it. It makes no sense to people who think as if, oh, I'm going to vote for this person because I'm just told to. It doesn't make sense because you can't understand or comprehend just not falling in line, but, you know, fuck it. That's why I think a lot of these conservatives or these right-wing nut jobs actually feel that people worship Biden, because it's a projection of the way they think. And I'm not going to say that as a kind of a dig at them, but it's just the way they think is just like, oh shit, I have to fall in line, and if I fall in line, I have to buy the shit hook, line, and sinker. No wonder why you get a lot of these guys who are fucking ultra religious fall for this right-wing bullshit. But let's go.
The good optics for them was bringing in literally tens of thousands of soldiers to occupy the grounds surrounding the inauguration, which, just like in every socialist regime throughout history, is basically done as a display of force to those who might be inclined to think that the regime doesn't necessarily represent the best interests of the citizens. It's basically to say, yeah, you'll do nothing. And they're right.
Wait. This is from somebody who supported Donald Trump, who wanted fucking military parades during his inauguration, or during a fucking couple of fucking marches and shit like that. Donald Trump, who literally has praised communist leaders for I want to have tanks march down the fucking streets of Washington. Like, this was a news thing, and the generals had to talk about it like, dude, no, we don't do that shit. We don't fucking march tanks down Pennsylvania Avenue to show that you fucking the president. We don't. Like, this was a thing a couple of years ago. Have we not forgotten that? And when he wanted to do it, and people talking about, dude, that's a waste of fucking money, every conservative was like, no, know your place. Follow their leader. Like, the fuck? And I know it was one of those news stories that a lot of people just kind of fucking forgot about because it was something crazy the next fucking day. But yeah, go look that shit up. Donald Trump wanted to have military parades. I think it was for the 4th of July or some shit. It was 4th of July or Veterans Day, but I'm thinking it was like the 4th of July. But let's continue.
So that brings us to our next red flag, which is the sudden patriotism. All of a sudden, everybody feels proud to be an American again. All of a sudden, everyone wants to just come together as Americans, despite the fact that they don't want to unify with the fascists, which are the 75 million Americans who voted for Donald Trump, and also despite the fact that they couldn't define to you what it actually means to be an American, other than just like living in America, because they don't believe in American culture or national identity. And so this is done for the manufactured period of unity, which we predicted months ago, which exists to convince the masses that.
Wait, John, what does it mean to be an American to you? I'm sorry. Like, this is the shit that I don't fucking get. Like, being an American is not just falling in line. And, for those people who just want you to fall in line because, but my flag and shit like that. No, they are bullshit on the left and the right. But actually being an American is not just complaining about your freedom of speech because some corporation actually controls their TOS. Not just because, but my gun. Being an American is actually standing up for the people together. We hold these truths that all men are created equal, endowed by certain inalienable rights by its creator, which is really, we've been endowed by certain inalienable rights by the state, but the forefathers wanted to actually come up with some flowery language to have some set of authority. Oh God, I fucking remember the Constitution too much. But being an American is standing up for shit like unlawful search and seizure. It's standing up for the right of of bodily autonomy. That's what American means. And it's actually the people, not just the land. But I guess people like John Doyle only feel that Americans actually probably only look a certain way. But no, we're not going to go down that one because, he probably will think that somebody like me is an American, but I digress, but let's go.
Well, Trump was the problem, not Republicans. No, just Trump. Hey, we can all come together now. This is because Donald Trump was the only real threat to their power and to the establishment political machine. And so both Republicans and Democrats needed him gone. And they're going to.
Wait, he was establishment more than any fucking body. Mind you, we had a $1.7 trillion tax cut, and that was after, I'm sorry. Ooh, excuse me. I apologize. We had a 1.7 trillion deficit. But the tax cuts and the elimination of certain shit actually affected the poor and the middle class way more than it fucking helped people. I mean, like, goddamn. Really? Really? Donald Trump was anti-establishment. Oh, please tell me. Did he drain the swamp? Did he drain the swamp? Did he drain the swamp? Let's continue.
To use their power and influence to convince the masses that, well, he was the problem, in hopes that anyone who comes after Trump won't actually threaten their system and power structures. That's why the inauguration was coated in American flags. They don't do this at their debates, or really anything else, but they did this that time because the PSYOP is different. It's about lulling the masses into normalcy again, which is just a return to the same policies of the last 30 years, and nothing will get better, and it's generally going to get worse for the American people. So,
wait, did he just say that they didn't, like, okay, fuck. This is the reason why my reviews go so long. Did he just say that Democratic debates didn't have the American flag? Let me just pull up something. I love Google actually has a dark mode now. That's fucking awesome. Let's just look at the pictures. Images. I'm seeing pictures where they have the American flag in the background, the color for it, and flag in the background. Like, this is like the flag in the background. I'm at a loss of, and you see. Okay. Okay, John looks like he got grounded by his mom for yelling slurs in Xbox Live lobby. Okay. Fuck, y'all can't keep doing this to me on stream. You can't keep doing this to me on stream. Like, you see it's bathed in the red, the white, and the motherfucking blue. Oh, shit. Like, I don't get it. Like, you see this shit right here? Okay. Ooh, all right. So let's go. He said 5 points, and we're more than halfway in, and he only did 2 points. I mean,
next one is that journalism is going to be arguably even more insufferable than it was throughout the last 5 years. Get ready for a barrage.
Oh shit! Fuck! Reality has a liberal bias. Fuck these people. Fuck these people. How dare they tell the fucking truth? Like, fuck. Like, and I get it. I fucking get it. I know that the mainstream media. Oh, fuck.
Of articles talking about.
I know the mainstream media, like the shit, like they fucking. Of course, there's a bias. Of course, there's a slant to centralism and shit like that. But they don't out lie. Like, what happens when you out lie? Motherfuckers sue you. Hello, Fox News. Hello, OAN. Hello, Newsmax. When you lie about shit that's demonstrably true, or a lie about shit that's demonstrably false, you know what the fuck I mean. You get sued. You know those libel laws that Trump wanted to get rid of mostly? How much do you think that he would have been sued if the shit was there? But maybe I'm jumping ahead. Maybe I'm being uncharitable. Maybe he's going to say something like this whole thing about, the whole bias to centralism that a lot of news broadcasters, which is still really center right, because these mainstream media companies are multi-billion-dollar fucking firms, which have a vested interest in making sure shit don't go too far off the rails. Maybe that's what he's gonna actually say, or the like, hey, everything is okay type bullshit. But let's go.
What Joe Biden's favorite ice cream flavor is, or what Kamala Harris watches on Netflix in her free time. Because part of what's required to establish an illegitimate regime is humanizing and normalizing the people at the forefront of it.
Wow. 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 Is he really saying that the only reason why the mainstream media would have it is like fuck, we have, oh my god. Like, no, that's not what happens. And you know what? Please. Is like, where is this thing where like they would talk about Melania Trump, or when they were talking about, how the pageantry of how you had Christmas decorations. I get it. The fucking mainstream media was like too obsessed with Donald Trump and his tweet machine, and fuck, like I that was so fucking insufferable. But fuck, like, what do you like? If you want to actually say that the mainstream media leave shit out in order to keep peace, like, I don't know, the concentration camps on the fucking border that we still have, where we're locking kids in cages because but my feelings because I want a fucking wall. That's bullshit. But it's not exactly a new fucking phenomenon, and it didn't magically take a hiatus over the last fucking 4 years. But let's continue.
Who typically are the most uninteresting sociopathic people in existence, but the media runs offense for them by promoting them in such a positive light. And the bright side is that a lot of these companies are going to shut down or experience layoffs, since no one's really going to need to sit there and masturbate to anti-Trump propaganda anymore. But of course, some
damn, okay, I guess it's not okay for you to watch porn, but it's okay to fucking watch anti-Trump propaganda, so you can just I hate Trump. I hate Trump. Fuck. Okay, I'm being silly. Let's go.
Some of it will survive to continue to churn out privatized propaganda on behalf of this administration. So just keep in mind that the same people who are sharing these articles,
OAN, Fox News, Newsmax, like, the fuck? Like, I'm glad that I have YouTube Premium, or I'll be seeing the fucking Atbok Times and shit like that. Fuck. But it's okay because reasons. And they're talking about dear leader. The fuck? Okay, let's go.
About how quirky Kamala Harris is, or Joe Biden, he's just such a goofy, cute old man. Just keep in mind that these people would have been doing the same thing for Stalin and Mao, without a doubt, because they're sheep. And speaking of sheep, we have our next one, which is the boomer migration. You have to be very careful with this one. Basically, as we know, that which defines the...
Notice he had to say he had to be very careful for this, because his audience isn't mostly young people. His audience, no, that's not who his audience is. You know who his audience is for? His audience is for boomers. That's what his audience is for. Like, seriously. The whole, I'm doing a parody of the 1950s opening and shit. Wow. Oh, no. YouTube Premium is supported by my lovely patrons, who I thank for actually giving me the opportunity to help bring you guys a better show. By the way, if you want to actually help out the show, please like, share, and subscribe. Or go down into my links, which you would actually find at the top of the page up here, where you can actually donate to my Streamlabs, or down below where you can actually look at my Patreon. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for that opportunity to shield cat. And by the way, fuck, the support that you guys give me by watching is actually also fucking greatly appreciated. But let's go. Let's go.
The boomer is the inability to recognize that things have changed. And so we can resultantly expect a certain proportion of Trump voters to get just as excited about whichever person the GOP props up as the authentic, principled conservative without realizing that things have changed and without realizing what made Donald Trump so unique and important. So be on the lookout for the migration of the boomers from Donald Trump back to their neoconservative principles and establishment figureheads, which I'm probably tearing apart in my speech right now as you watch this. And again, this isn't going to be everyone, and I don't even think that it will be most people, but there will be a lot of people who do this. And so we need to be on the lookout for that and paying attention to that. And the last one, this is the last red flag. Trust the plan. Just trust the plan. You know what I'm talking about. Here's the real truth.
Wait. Throughout this whole thing, he's literally been getting these whole fucking little points and jabs that you will see with QAnon. Oh, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are like sociopaths. Oh, they're trying to control you. Oh, the psyops and shit like that. Literally, he's been using this shit, but now he's talking about Q open. Like, fuck it. Like, that's not even a thing. Like, QAnon coping, or the fact that, yes, he was right with his previous point, the migration from a lot of boomers from Trump to Biden, because like people are starting to wake up to realize that just like after 8 years of Obama, nobody put them in their hobbit homes. No one put them, like, even though like Germany has a thing where they're doing like personal pods, they're not making people actually give up their homes to move into like these personal pods and shit like that. Like, the worst things that people were afraid of from the Obama presidency did not happen. The worst things from the Trump presidency that people were afraid of did happen. Like, the motherfucker almost started World War III at the beginning of 2020. And look at the shit that we're in right now. But yeah, let's go.
Tragedy with it. You had thousands of people buying into this thing, willing to storm the Capitol with Q flags. They want to go out, they want to own the libs at rallies, they want to go own the libs on Facebook.com and Twitter.com. But when it comes to actually taking action in their own lives, whether that be in their communities, whether that be building networks, infrastructure, anything, they're absent.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he didn't have a problem with what they believe. He had the problem with they weren't radical motherfucking enough. Okay, wow. Oh, shit. Wow. Mistakes have been made. Shit. Wow. Okay, let's go, John. Let's go.
And by the way, if it turns out to be true, like this whole Q thing, that I should have trusted the plan, I'll be the first to admit that I'm wrong, and I will apologize for my lack of faith. But until then, it seems to be like the quintessential conservative organization. Q for quintessential, because fundamentally, it is about deferring action. It's about trusting the plan, which just means not doing anything and assuming that it'll work out. We're not actually going to conserve anything. We're not actually going to push back against the left. We're just going to trust the plan, and we're going to pay these people, and we're going to buy their merchandise and their books because it's all part of the plan. No, it isn't. There is no plan.
Support the channel, get merchandise, access to private gilded server. Yeah, no, John Doyle's fucking anti-capitalist over here, complaining about somebody buying the merch. He's complaining about a fucking shield, about it being a motherfucking grifter. I think you forgot, my friend, what's in your comment sections. Okay, yeah, fine.
Plan. I mean, a lot of these circles, it doesn't exist. It's a psyop. And if we actually want to be successful in the future, we need to act like it. No more psyops, no more coping, no more deferring action, actually taking the time to be calm, to be rational, to be calculated, and to seriously work towards building power so that we can actually take our country back. Hey guys, if you...
Wow, take your country back from what? I'm just... Take your country back from what? I take your country back for what? Okay, wow. Shit. Wow, my first John Doyle video. I kind of feel disgusted. Like, Not because he's like some out and out fucking like he's not Nick Fuentes. No, he's not. He's a watered down Ben Shapiro. And that's actually worse. Like fuck. Like shit, man. Like I don't know how I feel about that because I don't think he actually feels like the fuck. Oh shit. Like I get it. He's mad and like now he has to listen to so many other different liberals about make my sandwich order right, you fucking serfs. But like what is he so upset about? Like I get it, he's a coomer, like shit. But you know one way to fix that? With your left hand and just I don't know. Wait, you got to be kidding. Fun fact, Jonathan there thinks that modern women are irrational because our brains have been fried by birth control and SSRIs. Wow. Wow. Oh shit. Like I get it. Like we didn't have we have this whole idea of the end of history type thing with a lot of people and they can't see where we can actually go from there. Um but no, we're not at the end of history. Uh we're not at this whole thing of just like, well, let's go back to the what America was never great for a lot of people. Ask the native people, the original people, Aboriginal people that lived here. Wasn't great for them. Hispanics, where we've actually just annexed different parts of different countries to say, nope, ours. Let's not forget us black people. Like, when was America great? It was great for when you motherfuckers thought everybody should know their place. Women should know their place. Those colored people should know their place. Oh, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. But anyway, god damn it. If you want to actually help support out the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Please go ahead and hit that notifications bells if you haven't already done. And of course, thank you. If you have the extra money to actually donate to the stream or donate to my channel, you can find my links down below of how to help donate. Thank you.